Hey Aries, we're going to do your timeless reading here, and this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate for everybody. Don't make things resonate where they don't. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Energies can be transferable, so keep that in mind. I pre-shuffled these decks, so they should be ready, but I like to give them a little bit more of a shuffle. And we're going to jump right into it with your signifier first. Aries, signifier, please. The Chariot in reverse. See, you might be feeling a little bit off track, or something isn't moving. You might be feeling like something's like stagnant, your wheels are stuck in the mud maybe. We'll see. We'll see when we move into your main spread here. I'm going to do a star spread, and we'll discuss things as we go through. Timeless reading for Aries, please. Okay, so your current situation, we have 5 of air. You might be having some conflict with people. You might be having arguments with people. There's just like maybe a ruthless energy around you. Maybe you yourself might be feeling a little bit irritable. So we'll see. For your what the heck? What's undermining you? Temptation. So what's undermining you right now is forbidden fruit. You might be indulging in this or that. It's not for me to say, but some of you might be having poor spending habits or poor eating habits, or indulging in too much of this or that. It doesn't matter to me. You know what it is. So that's what's undermining you right now. Maybe that's what's being the root of the conflict that you're dealing with right now. And maybe that's what's got your chariot in the mud. So we'll see when we clarify. Your strength, structures, and supports is Ace of Air. I feel like you're communicating yourself very well right now. I feel like you have a lot of information. You're delivering it to people. Your strength and structure right now is your knowing. I feel like you're cutting out any lies that are going down. You're also, I feel like, very eager to learn. Very eager to learn. Okay, so for your weaknesses or fears right now, Queen of Fire. Right now, these cards don't come in reverse, so right now I would say for you is you might be feeling a little bit too fiery. Not that that's a bad thing, but channel it in the right way. Channel it towards something productive. Because of the 5 of air, I feel like maybe you're just experiencing a little bit of rage, maybe. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's your feelings are always valid, but this is a reminder to return to your heart space, because the Queen of Fire is a very loving and passionate person, but when off balance, which is what this chariot in reverse is, it's off balance. When the Queen of Fire is off balance, she has a tendency to be ruthless, tyrannical. Everybody has it in them. Everybody has it in them. It's fine. But if you just return to your center space and remember your heart, it'll all flip back, and your chariot will be right back, right side up, and you'll be on your way, you know. So what your solution and guidance is the Tower. So this might be embracing changes, embracing endings. You might be dealing with a relationship where they're not wanting to let you go and you just know that you want to go. This is for very few of you. It's not everybody, but let's go ahead and go into clarify here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify, oopsie. I'm going to go ahead and clarify your signifier, the Chariot in reverse. Aries signifier. Whoopsie. We have suppression. You might be suppressing a lot of rage and it's cracking you up. Things might be getting too heavy right now. There's like you're feeling super confined by this or that. It just depends. The conflict, the arguing, maybe you just feel like you're tied down. And that might be where you're just like boiling inside to a point where it finally erupts. So this is basically, this is a 10 here. And then we have the Tower. So something's about to happen where you can choose to explode or channel that into something that will bring you farther ahead than you ever expected. So it just depends on your situation. I try not to do like love only, career only, you know, whatever. I try to be very general because everybody's different. So 5 of air, please, for Aries. What is this conflict? Please clarify. Okay, rebirth. Again, we have another ending. We have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords here. We have the 10 of Clouds. So we have the 5 of air, which is, you know, this means this conflict is going to bring change. This, you know, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be arguing. It's whatever is feeling stirred up and not comfortable and kind of, ugh. So it's going to bring about a rebirth, a change, where you can choose to transcend this rage, this anger, or this hostility. You can choose to transcend that and bring into a harmonious, enlightened, new beginning, something that's going to bring you, it's like an ascension instead of descending into rage. It's an evolution and a rebirth that's going to feel so, so good if you channel it correctly. So, okay, temptation. Temptation for what's undermining Aries, please. Mind. So what's undermining you is, you know, your mind is, I feel like, playing a lot of tricks on you. It might be leaving you feeling overwhelmed, overheated, overstimulated. It's like the forbidden fruit is too much to bear. For some of you, you might be involved in a relationship that honestly leaves you feeling like this. And that's what's undermining you. For others of you, it could be, you know, poor spending, poor food, or whatever, but it leaves you feeling like this, where it's just all stirred up and you do, it does leave you feel isolated when you're in your head like that, right? Because you're Aries, you're fire, you're out in the world, you're out there socializing, you're beaming, you're radiant, you're impassioning others around you and stuff. So when you indulge in that imbalance, it suppresses you. It suppresses you and leaves you like this, where you're like all tied up and stirred up, and it's like there's an eruption that it's inevitable. The world has to exhale eventually, right? So that's how that tower, you know, whatever your temptation is, whether it be indulging in your anger or whatever, it's going to be different for everybody, but it's going to leave you, oops. It's going to leave your mind feeling just out of alignment and not able to make clear cut, confident decisions, you know? It's a very cloudy, it's a cloud card. So impulsive, it'll leave you feeling impulsive. It's just, you know, All right, so strength, structures, and supports. Ace of Air. Ace of Air for Aries. Projections. I feel like you can see through people's projections, and that's what makes you upset. You can see through people's lies and projections, and when people don't heal themselves, it's like, or people don't take accountability for themselves, you're like, what the, you know, even though your feelings might be justified, if you can channel this, anger is a very powerful, useful energy. If you can channel that into something useful, Aries, you're emperor. Like, you could do anything, literally anything with rage, literally. You could create world peace with rage, if that makes sense. You guys are so capable. So this is your strength, structures, and supports. You know things. You can communicate things. You learn things very well. You can see straight through bullshit, and you're not down for people's projections. And that's kind of what's stirring your pot, maybe, you know? You know, when people put their past situations onto you, it's like, what? Why are you doing this? I'm not down with it, you know. I can see straight through you. It's, you know, so let's go ahead and clarify Queen of Fire for Aries. This is your weaknesses and fears. Queen of Fire. Again, we have the Tower card here twice. There's got to be an ending of living in the headspace. There's so many air cards here. There's got to be an ending for you. There's got to be an ending that's going to bring you back to your heart space, bring you back to your radiance, bring you back to your power. You might be afraid of endings, and that's why maybe you're resisting letting go of this situation that's bringing you all of this suppression and mind, all of this air energy, all of this, you know, you don't want all of this. You're Aries. I mean, I'm not to say, like, you know, you shouldn't have all of the elements. You're very intelligent. You can see through all of the bull crap, but there's got to be an ending with living in the headspace so much that the rage can't be channeled down to your heart, down to your solar plexus, and then projected out into some kind of amazing project, amazing something that will bring you ahead. It's very important for you to channel this energy. So, you know, you have so much in you that's going to can bring you ahead. It's just channeling that and putting an end to the headspace. It's good to have intelligence. It's good to have the knowing and there might be some root chakra work that you need to do. Root chakra and sacral chakra work. Obviously, heart chakra. I feel like you're expressing yourself well, though. Okay, let's clarify your Tower card for your guidance and solution. Tower. Oops. Inner voice. Your intuition will guide you through this ending. Your intuition, your clear knowing. Some of you might be Pisces cusps, but your clear knowing, your intuition, your gut instinct is going to guide you through something that you don't necessarily know whether... Not knowing isn't always comfortable, right? Sure. Not knowing kind of sucks. But your intuition, it knows everything. It has everything. It has everything you need, and it'll tell you what you need to know, you know, when you need it. So when you are in balance, when your chariot is right side up, because right now it's upside down. So when your chariot is right side up, you're unstoppable. You have the inner knowing. You have the intuition. You have the passion, the radiance, the go-getter energy. I think, you know, some of you might be involved with an air sign that's just projecting a lot of energy onto you, because this does not feel like your energy, if I'm making sense. So I'm going to pull an Archangel Gem card for you. Aries, timeless guidance for Aries, please. Relationship Quartz Crystal. Are you ready to meet the love of your life, reignite your connection with your partner, cultivate the loving relationships in your life, change the mindset to think as we rather than I, to attract or renew love into your life? Archangel Kamel. I attract healthy, harmonious relationships into my life. My colleagues, friends, and family respect me and accept me as exactly who I am. It's wonderful to be liked and loved by so many wonderful people. So if there are people that are not reflecting this to you, then maybe not focus on them. If there's something you don't like, take away its only power, your attention. Focus your attention on these people. These people that feed your fire in a positive way, feed your heart fire, not your brain fire. Okay, I'm going to do an inner child card. Aries, timeless. The stillness, quiet, peace, and confrontation. To stay busy is to stay distracted. Something that can help us survive our pains and troubles but does not heal them. Though it may be daunting, take time to be still. Let the silence envelop you and learn to just be. That's hard for an Aries. That's hard for an Aries, but that will get you to where you can hear it better, right? Alright guys, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and donate if you feel so inclined.